Court calls the case, People versus Jason Williams.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, please state your name for the record.
Jason Williams.
Your Honor, we're here for a pre-trial. There's also a pending bond violation.
There is.
I have spoken about the violation with my client. I believe today he's going to admit to the violation.
All right, folks, buckle up. We've got a bond violation, a courtroom showdown, and a defendant with more excuses than answers. Jason Williams admits to breaking the rules, but his reasons? Car trouble, family issues, financial strain. Life is messy, sure, but the law doesn't hit pause for bad luck. Now the court's faced with a tough question. Was this just a slip-up, or part of a growing pattern? And just wait, because what comes next doesn't just raise eyebrows, it raises blood pressure.
I would like to make a statement on his own behalf.
Yeah, so that being said is I admit to the violation, and I know I wasn't supposed to have alcohol in my system. No excuse, but the last few weeks, sir, I had so much going on in my life, money issues, the car issues, whatnot, family issues, and no, there's no excuse because you said what you said, and I wasn't trying to get in trouble or anything, and I've still been going to my program, and that's still been helping me myself, going to my program weekly by weekly and dropping with them and whatnot, and just still trying to grow as an individual and whatnot. So that's all I have to really say right now, sir.
If I may, Your Honor, add to that. So Mr. Williams is attending substance abuse treatment in Detroit. I believe it's called Community Care First.
Yes.
He goes there weekly for group therapy and is also attending AA meetings.
Do I have any documentation regarding any of that?
I believe I have provided to Ms. Londy. I'm happy to give it to the court. He gave me his schedule and
But how do I know that he's actually going to that?
He said what?
I have his enrollment paperwork. I'm happy to get an updated progress report from that program and get that to the court.
Did you catch that? Jason casually admits to drinking while out on bond, then insists he meant no harm. Bold move in front of a judge. Sure, life challenges are real, but legal accountability doesn't disappear just because you've got a sad story. He claims he's in treatment, even flashed a schedule, but let's be real, schedules aren't proof. The court wants actions, not empty promises. And if you think that's the end of it, just wait. The next twist is coming.
Sign in every week. And I think you said that's part also. Talk down.
How long has he been doing that?
I've been doing this going on 3 months. It's January, February, March. Almost going on 3 months.
Nothing, well, I was going to say nothing, but I did want the court to know he is fully employed at U-Haul. He works full-time there. He is hoping to stay out of custody and continue working, continue going to his treatment program, and just, get things back under control.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Oh,
Ms. Londy.
In anticipation of the court accepting the admission to the bond violation, people would request enough change in bond conditions. First and foremost, there was a prior bond violation in March that the court accepted the admission to would allow the defendant to continue testing with where he's testing now. Unfortunately, this is an OWI case, and it does have a prior from 2012, and now this is the second time that we've got an alcohol violation.
Here's the history. March violation. Warning. Second violation. Another warning. Now he's on ST or AM monitoring. The court has been more than lenient. Jason keeps saying he's trying, but how many resets are enough? At what point do repeated missteps stop looking like honest mistakes and start to reveal a pattern? This isn't about punishing someone for struggling. It's about recognizing whether he's genuinely committed to change or just saying what he thinks the court wants to hear when it matters most.
On a scram tether. I do believe that community safety and the public safety risk of having this person not be on 24-hour testing supervision is too great to ignore at this time, so I am requesting the court order that and have it placed on this ground tether.
My problem is that and this is why I don't like to do it this way. I gave you a chance, Mr. Allen. I gave you a chance with the last violation.
I,
What?
sorry, just for me to speak, I wasn't informed that, about so I didn't know anything about the last violation. Like, this would have all been like, this wouldn't happen again. It wouldn't never happen again. Like it wouldn't never happen again. Like I said, I'm still just I'm working on it, sir. I definitely apologize. I'm just hoping like you could please work with me just one more chance, and you won't hear about it.
Here's the thing. I don't mind giving people chances, but I gave you an opportunity to test in Novi with results to community correction. I did that back, I think it looks like on March 5th. And I get these negative tests. Well, first of all, there were like numerous miss samples.
No, oh, sorry.
I'm going by their report.
Okay.
Then I get negative results. Then on March 27th, that's when the ETG comes through. I get a positive alcohol result. Here's part of my problem. I don't know how much you're drinking. And so that comes through, you've been drinking. And then on the second, we get a negative result from your ETG.
Right.
Then by the 9th.
So here's the twist. Jason admits he's been drinking, and we've got the proof. Yet somehow, he still hasn't told his counselor. In fact, he's brushing it off like it's no big deal. Oh, I didn't tell her yet. Really? If it weren't for this court session, would he have even brought it up at all? It's all smoke and mirrors. He had no intention of coming clean unless he got caught. And this is the guy we're supposed to trust with his own treatment? The only thing Jason's been consistent at is dodging the truth and stacking up excuses. So tell me, why should anyone believe a single word he says?
And that's like,
What?
I'm just up here thinking, sir. Like, second, like, knife should have came back negative also.
It came back negative.
Yeah, negative. On the second.
On the second, it's negative because
Right,
it's only going to pick it up for whatever period in time. But then by the 9th, you're drinking again, or sometime shortly before that, or before that, you're drinking again. And I don't have any reason to doubt anything, but I don't know what treatment you're in. I don't have that in front of me, first of all, right now. I understand why I may not. But also, I don't even understand, or nor can I trust what you're indicating is your participation with it.
So, like at the meetings, sir, there are 2-hour meetings every week. Like they're NAA, talk to a counselor and whatnot. And like once again.
Did you tell the counselor you're drinking?
You said, well, did I tell the counselor I'm drinking? No, I'm not drinking.
Pardon?
I'm not drinking. Like, I'm confused right now. You said that.
Pardon?
Did you tell your counselor that you had the positive
Oh,
alcohol test?
no, because
didn't.
I just got informed. I just got informed on Monday. So I was going to tell him this.
Well, hold it. Whether you got informed or not, you knew you were drinking.
No, I just got informed on Monday that I violated. violated. That's what I'm telling you on Monday.
Okay, listen real close to what I'm saying. Whether you are
And here's the kicker. Jason says he's working on it. But what exactly is he working on? Lying to his counselor? Dodging responsibility? Let's break it down. He's still drinking, still being dishonest, and still expecting the court to cut him some slack. This isn't a one-time slip-up. It's a consistent pattern. You can't sit there asking for sympathy with a straight face while repeating the same mistakes over and over. And yet, there he is, telling the court, "I'm still trying to grow as an individual. Try being honest first, buddy."
Right.
you knew you were drinking. And so my question is, you knowing that, did you tell your counselor you were drinking?
No, I haven't spoke with her yet. I was going to speak with her on Friday about that and tell her, like,
I thought you went every week.
I go every week. I go every week.
Okay,
Every week.
so today is the 23rd, right?
Right.
No, just listen to me.
Okay.
Today's the 23rd, which means presumably from the time of the results, you had at least 2 of those meetings.
Like,
And you haven't told your counselor that you were drinking. That's from the last incident.
all right. Last week, sir, we was off due to Easter on Friday. So we
Here's the
didn't.
problem, young man. You're gonna have to get your addiction under control. You've got an excuse for everything. If you didn't get caught, you would say nothing, either to your treatment, certainly not to the court, it seems to me. And then you would go about continuing to drink.
So here we are. Jason's bond has finally been revoked. The court's had enough of his repeated antics, and it's clear he's not making any real effort to turn his life around. The takeaway? Accountability matters. Yes, the system is flawed, but letting people like Jason keep sliding won't fix it. He was given multiple chances to change, and now we're witnessing the consequences of enabling destructive behavior. In the end, the person he's hurting most is himself, and maybe this is the wake-up call he needs. Or maybe he'll just keep running until he crashes into rock bottom.
I'll adjourn the matter to May 21st, 2025, 9 a.m. At this point, given his violation, his admission to the violation, defendant's bond is hereby ordered revoked. I will reconsider giving him a bond and maybe releasing him with certain conditions once I see the information or progress report.
I was gonna ask, Your Honor, do you think that we could get him assessed by the jail and see if there's any treatment programs that this county can offer him, maybe a higher level of treatment than he's already engaged in?
Well, I don't know what he's engaged in. I mean, I can't, because what he's telling me doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, I'll get that to the court and whatever other information I can obtain.
All right. Thank you.
The court is once again giving Jason Williams another lifeline, but let's not forget, he's already had multiple chances to get it right. This isn't just about him anymore. It's about a justice system that keeps handing out second chances to the wrong people. Is this really justice, or just an easy way out for those avoiding accountability? The clock is ticking, and this story is far from over. Should the verdict stand, or are we about to witness the same cycle repeat itself? Justice needs a reboot, and if you believe it's time for real change, subscribe now.